Hey, are you tired of having to do so much work in Minecraft? Well, do I have the most cheatsy, legit mod for you? Say hello to the most controversial, legendary, totally not overpowered mod ever. Project D. In this episode of Minecraft Mods for Dummies, we will be covering this mod. So, since you clicked on this video, you probably don't know anything about this mod and you're asking yourself, well, Xasra, where do I begin? Well, buddy chum pal friendo, let me show you where to start. So the first items you're going to want to get are these 3 different types of dust that you only use for like, I don't know, like 6 different crafting recipes. Yeah, it's kind of lame. Alright, so let's go over these crafting recipes really quick. So the first one is low covalence dust, and you get that with 8 cobblestone and 1 charcoal. Make sure that's a charcoal, otherwise it's not gonna make it for you. It's gonna be it's just not gonna work. Trust me, I have personal experience, and I looked like an idiot. So yeah. Next up is medium covalence dust. You're gonna need an iron and redstone. You get the medium covalence dust, and then the last one is high covalence dust, which is just a diamond and coal. Now I bet you're wondering, Xasra, what in the frick do I need these stupid freaking types of dust for? Well, to make some sort of stupid items, of course. So let's go check out those items, shall we? These are divining rods, but this ain't your grandpa's divining rod that finds water. Oh no. This divining rod can get you rich. Each divining rod works whenever you right-click on a block and then it detects the highest EMC value nearby. By the way, EMC is just like an item's chemical value that can be exchanged for other stuff. I'll go over that in the next episode. It'll be really fun. And then each divining rod is better each time you upgrade it. So let's go over the crafting recipes. So the first one is a low divining rod, which you make by just putting low covalence dust around a stick, and then you just upgrade each one by surrounding it with the next tier of covalence dust. So let's test out these awesome divining rods really quick. Alright, so now to show you how these work, I'm going to test each one out. So first up is the low divining rod, which as you can see is probably stupid because it can't detect the diamonds right in front of it. Medium divining rod does detect the diamonds and tells you the EMC value, and the high divining rod just has a longer range, and yeah, so you need to kind of go back a bit, and then sometimes it works or not. I don't know, it's stupid. But the medium divining rod is probably the best one because it will actually detect what's basically right in front of you. Now, since you're going to get all these valuable items from your divining rod, you're going to need loads of storage, but you don't want to place down a bajillion gazillion wooden chests. That's boring. Instead of make an alchemical chest, which is, this is how you make it. Now then, since you don't want to place down a bajillion chests, let me show you why. Let's check out the storage on this puppy. Yeah, that's a lot of storage. But now maybe you're thinking, but Xasra, I don't have any room in my base for that singular small chest that can fit anywhere. Well, I have a solution just for you. It's called an Alchemical Bag. The Alchemical Bag works like a portable alchemical chest, and it also doubles as a very large ender chest, meaning when you die and lose the alchemical bag, you can just make another one and have all the items you put in there still be there. Isn't that great? But after you get your items back from your death point, most of your gear and tools are probably damaged and you don't really want to spend anything to repair them. Well, say hello to the Repair Talisman. So this thing you get Repair Talisman is just a few covalence dusts, string paper, yada yada yada. And this item will repair any item with durability over time as long as the talisman is in your inventory. Alright, now we get into the fun stuff. Let's go upstairs and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Wait, what the frick? Why are there needles? Oh my god. Nothing happened, okay? Just an accident. Ask Pippo. And he left me a plate of cookies. What? I don't... Okay! So I have no idea what happened here, nor do I want to know. Now then, the first really important thing you're going to want to make is this thing called a Philosopher's Stone. With this stone, you can right-click on a grass block to change it into sand, and in fact, I'm just going to show you what other things it can do. So, if you right-click on a grass block, you can change it into sand. Right-click it again, it changes back into dirt. And then if you shift right-click on the grass block, you get cobblestone. Right-click again on the cobblestone, and you'll get normal stone. But honestly, that really doesn't do much for you, does it? Yeah. So, another feature of the Philosopher's Stone is whenever you press R, a projectile will shoot at the stone. Aim this at pretty much any mob in the game besides the Wither and the Ender Dragon, of course, and it will change them into a different mob. So let's just show that off really quick. Cow, how did you get out of the pen? Get back in the pen. Alright, well, whatever. He's just gonna stay out there, I guess. So you can change him into a wolf, you can change him into a chicken, cow. Oh god. I just accidentally suffocated a horse. That's kind of sad. Alright, well anyway. Okay, cool. So now you're thinking, okay, cool. I can do some stupid stuff with this fire stone. Is there anything else I can do? Of course, you idiot. Say hello to the most overpowered coal ever. Okay, so to get the most overpowered coal ever, the first step is getting Alchemical Coal, which is just like this pattern in a crafting table. And in fact, I have not showed off yet what you can do with the Philosopher's Stone. If you press C, you can open up your own crafting table, which is great. So, now then, Alchemical Coal. This is how you make Alchemical Coal. This is how you make Mobius fuel. This is how you make Eternalist fuel, and you can make blocks out of each of these just like this, in a 3x3 pattern, just filling them out. Each one gets longer burn times, and Eternalist fuel is just stupid. Okay? It's just really dumb. And then the blocks are even more ridiculous, obviously. Now, before we get into what these things can craft, I have to show you two more recipes that totally wouldn't end the world in real life. So, the first one is Dark Matter, which you surround a diamond block with Eternalist fuel. You get 1 Dark Matter. And then you have Red Matter, which is 6 Eternalist fuel and 3 Dark Matter. And you get 1 Red Matter. Now then, let's get into some destruction. The first one is Nova Catalyst. All you need is some TNT and Mobius fuel. And ta-da, you get a Nova Catalyst. And then to upgrade the Nova Catalyst, you just combine it with Eternalist fuel. Pretty simple. And then we get into cool. These things are so much fun. Oh my gosh. So the first one is a Destruction Catalyst, which is 4 Nova Catalysts, 4 Mobius fuel, and a Flint and Steel. Then the second step into getting the best Destruction Catalyst in the game is you're gonna need 6 diamonds, 2 Dark Matter, and 1 Nova Catalyst to get a Hyperkinetic Lens. Yes, that's a very long name. And then we have the upgraded version of the Destruction Catalyst, which is, oh man, isn't that great? It's 7 Dark Matter, a Destruction Catalyst, and a Hyperkinetic Lens, and you get a Catalytic Lens. Okay, now this is probably the best part of the review. We get to blow some crap up. Alrighty then, so first up are the catalysts. So, if you press V, you will charge up your catalysts and pretty much any item in Project E that requires a charge. And then whenever you right-click, that's right. This can also be used for mining, and in fact, it works really well with the Divining Rod. And as you can see, I'm just getting a bunch of dirt, and what happens is it turns it into these black balls, so that way it doesn't crash the server. Isn't that just fantastic? Next up is the Hyperkinetic Lens, which, whenever charged, it will launch an explosion. Yep, that's about it. And then we have the Catalytic Lens, which goes, which is just stupid. As you can see there, it charged up a lot more. So let's test it out, shall we? That's right. It goes like 3 times longer than the Destruction Catalyst. So now we get to play with some upgraded TNT. So let's test out the Nova Catalyst first and see how that does. Alright, let's go. Oh, it's like instant. Alright, so that is actually the same explosion as the Hyperkinetic Lens. And then we have the Nova Cataclysm. Yeah, this thing is a bit good. Yeah. So as you can see, much bigger explosion. Alrighty guys, if you would like to see the next episode of this mod tutorial, be sure to blow up that like button, like I just did over there. Comment down below what other mods you'd like to see me do, but not Pneumatic Craft. Please, not Pneumatic Craft. And also subscribe to my channel to show your support. I have been Xasra. See you guys later.